In this video, I'm going to teach you how to change the colors of your doll using Inkscape Vector Graphics Editor. If you need to download the program, you can find it at inkscape.org, and I'll post another video showing you how to download it and also how to set up your page to look exactly like mine. So let's get started. When you open your doll, it's going to show up looking like this. This doll is one grouped image, so if you try to move her, she is one object. I'm going to hit Control-Z to put her back where she was. What we're going to do is open the Fill and Stroke menu. This is going to allow us to change the colors of all the groups on this file. So you're going to hit Control-Shift-F. That's going to open your Fill and Stroke menu over here. If you want to, you can go to Object and Fill and Stroke. That will also open the menu. First thing you're going to do is you're going to click your doll and you're going to hit Control-Shift-G. That's going to ungroup all of her little pieces here. Now, it's not going to completely ungroup them. You're going to notice that her skin, her hair, anything that's generally the same, like her shoes, those are still going to be in groups. So if you wanted to further ungroup, you could hit Control-Shift-G again. But if you're just changing the colors, you don't need to. I'm going to hit Control-Z and put all these pieces back where they go. So first thing, let's change her skin color. So let's say you don't want a medium skin tone, but you don't want this light one either. Let's come over here to this brightness panel, and let's turn her brightness down just a little bit to darken her skin. Sometimes you'll notice that she'll start to look a little bit orange, and that's what this bar is for right here. This will add the grayness into the color, so she's not so yellowy and orange. So we'll turn that down just a little bit. You don't want to do it too much because then she'll look a little sickly. We'll move it up just a little bit, and I'm going to darken her just a little bit more. This kind of just looks like she has a little sun-kissed tan, I think. You can also use this panel right here to add more of red or yellow into her skin. So let's say we move it down towards the red. She's going to appear a little bit more pink, and if we move it up towards the yellow, she's going to look a little bit warmer like that. So really, it's up to you to just kind of play with this and figure out what skin tone works the best. You can also use this panel down here to just select a color to start with. So let's say you wanted a dark skin tone. You could select this brown here to start with, and then go ahead and adjust your color based on that. And now we'll change the eye color. So let's do brown eyes on this. We're going to choose a brown from down here, just this one. I'm going to lighten it a little bit. And I'm also going to make her hair dark. Same thing. I'm going to start with a color down here, and then I'm going to adjust in here. You can change her lip color. Let's give her a red lip. Same with everything else on here. You just select your item and then play with the color over here. Now, let's say you have another doll. I'm going to bring in the barista doll. And I'm going to bring her in the medium skin tone. We're going to bring her in. Let's say you really like her color palette. You can use the dropper tool, which is over here, and you can just select a color from something you have already. The same goes for if you have just another image that you like the hair color and the skin color or whatever, the outfit color on that, you can use the dropper. So let's say, for example, on this doll, we really like her skin tone. We're just going to select the skin here. We're going to choose the dropper tool, and we're just going to click on the color we want. And now she's going to have that skin color. We're going to leave her hair dark. And let's also say we wanted to change her shirt to the color of her apron. You just select your dropper tool right here and click the apron. Now I don't love that, so I'm going to press Control-Z and take that off. And I'm going to delete our barista. Let's change her shirt to, and you can scroll on this panel down here, you can scroll to choose different colors. Let's give her like an aqua shirt, like that. And I'm going to lighten it just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. And we'll change her shoes to the same color. Again, come over here to the dropper. You can also use this dropper right here. I prefer to use this one just because then if I don't have the fill and stroke menu open, it's just always here. I'm going to choose the dropper, I'm going to choose her shirt, and now she matches. What's also great about having a layered doll is that you can remove any of this graphic that you want on her shirt. So let's say right now she's a mom, right? Well, I don't want it to be a mom. I'm going to take this mama and I'm just going to delete it. Now I can import whatever I want. So let's go in here and I'll take my logo, resize it. There. Now she's a small business doll. She's got her logo on her. She's got her coffee. You can really do whatever you want to this to change it. Here's a look at our new doll. I don't like the red lip with the aqua, so I'm going to change it to more of a natural lip. There. I think that's a little bit better. And here's a final look at our new doll. Now, once you have your colors changed, you're going to want this in a PNG file if you're printing. Of course, you can save this as an SVG, but if you want to export it, you're going to need to use the Export as PNG menu, and you can also export this as a high-resolution PNG. So you're going to have perfect quality PNGs. So let's exit out of the Fill and Stroke menu, and we're going to press Control-Shift-E. That's going to open your Export menu. So what we'll do is we'll click and drag to select our doll. And up here, you have Document, Page, Selection, and Custom. Make sure Selection is selected. That way, only what you select is going to export and not all the rest of your desk here. So right here is where you can choose your DPI. That's your dots per inch. That's the quality of the image. 96 is very low. I always export my images at 500. That's good for like very large scale printing. If you don't need it super large, though, 300 is still high resolution and isn't going to be a huge file size. 300 is a good, safe number for DPI. Then down here, you're going to click this little folder, and that's where you're going to choose where to export this as, and you can name your file. And now it's exported. When I open the folder, right here, I have Name Your File. There she is. She's on a transparent background, and she is high resolution. So if I click here, and I go to View Actual Size, she's big, she's clear, she's clean, and she's in the colors that you changed. That's it for this tutorial. I hope this was helpful. I'd love to see all the creations you make with these dolls. They have a lot of potential to be different themes based on what you choose to do with them, and I'm going to be coming out with a lot more different options in these dolls, so you can create whatever you want. It would be helpful to me if you hit subscribe below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.